Well, welcome back to Nanodosing. You know what? This is great. This is Big T's birthday episode today. Happy birthday, Big T.
Thank you.
How many years is that for you?
25.
25 trips around the sun. Congratulations, Big T. It's
I
birthday
didn't really
week.
do anything.
You went to a doubleheader.
Oh,
yesterday?
I just meant you said congratulations. I didn't really do anything.
You survived.
Sure.
You survived. Congratulations. We're all happy for you.
I appreciate that.
25, we were talking about this at the Mets game on Monday. It's really your last good birthday. It's the last birthday that means anything. Because you can now rent a car, you can rent a house, everything. You can rent anything.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't celebrated a birthday in many years. I'm not a birthday guy.
Well, I got you something.
What's that?
I just went to the store, picked this up just for you. It's an ice cream sandwich.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
are you-
When did you buy this?
Just a second ago. Are you a cake guy? Are you a pie guy? Are you an ice cream guy?
I'll eat some cake. I guess I've got to eat this right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's really no. Do we have a freezer somewhere?
Kind of put you behind the eight ball on that one.
You sure
No,
did. You
can't
sure
put
you bought
anything in
this
the
a
fridge,
second
so-
ago?
I bought this literally
Buddy.
right before the show.
Well, right before. We've been sitting in here for 20 minutes.
Yeah, so I guess 20 minutes ago I bought it.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell.
But it was in the bag with a C4 that should have been keeping it
Got
nice
it. Well,
and chilly.
it sure didn't. But I appreciate.
That looks good. That's intact. Take a big bite. That is an ice cream sandwich. That's
It's
still
an ice cream sandwich. I appreciate it. Thank you for thinking of me.
Happy birthday, Big T. And happy birthday, Mad Dog. You had a great time at the Mets game, it looked like.
Thank you. Yes, it was like the best birthday ever. Thank you guys.
I was
Day.
at the other. You're welcome. I was at the other end, and I would only catch glimpses of what Mad Dog was up to, and it looked for the most part like Arian was just buying you drinks, like drink after drink after drink.
Yeah.
I think Arian thought it was your 21st birthday.
I think he might have, which is very nice. Yeah, I mean, Arian every half inning was like, "Let's go, another drink."
Yep.
Me and Billy were like little drug mules, but it was just a ton of Coors Light.
You were squirreling them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, save them for a rainy day. It was a good game. I'll tell you what, Big T gave us Acuna to hit a home run.
That was one of the worst losses I've ever had.
It was plus 440, I believe.
440, yeah.
And in like the seventh inning.
Yeah, I think it was his second to last at bat. He ripped one to center field, and the center fielder jumped and caught it. I think it was going to hit off the top of the wall. It wasn't going to go out, but in Citi Field's 408 to dead center. Anywhere else in the ballpark, it's a homer.
Yeah.
And in any other ballpark, it's a homer.
Yeah, if it was 10 feet to the left, it's a homer. If it was 10 feet to the right, it's a homer. The one place he couldn't hit it, that was a heartbreaker. But it was still fun. Bravos won.
They did. Rarity.
Big T had his championship ring on.
I did. That was fun. That's where I fucked up yesterday. We went yesterday and they lost 2. I didn't wear the ring.
Got to wear the ring.
Yeah.
Got to wear it. Avery, when's your birthday? January. Avery.
This guy is so down bad.
Avery's down bad, and I get it. I totally get it. I was rooting for the Rangers last night, and to lose game 1 in triple overtime, game 1 of the playoffs, triple overtime, you put like 5 hours into that game.
I was going to say, that's the worst part, watching for 5.5 hours.
I would rather lose 7-1 in regulation than lose in triple overtime.
I can tell you all about that.
Yeah, you can.
7-2.
7-2. You certainly can tell us about it. So I'm sorry, Avery. It's a long series though. It's not over yet, and the Rangers kind of got fucked. I would say that the refs had it out for you. You also showed a tremendous amount of composure on the live stream. So the Chicklets guys are up here. They're doing live streams for the playoff games, and a bunch of guys were out in Hoboken last night, and Avery was out there. So triple overtime, you've put so much into this game, and then to lose in the way that you did, and then have to deal with Frank the Tank standing up as a Devils fan and singing a song about how bad the Rangers are. He's a Devils fan, by the way, and he's singing a song immediately. It's one thing for him to do that after like a regulation goal, or like, I don't know, losing in the first overtime, but if it were me, after 3 overtimes to lose that way and Frank started singing, I can't be held responsible for anything that I would do at that point.
I was tuning into the stream last night. I've never seen Avery so emotional over anything. Like,
Yeah.
Avery's like cool, calm, and collected pretty much all the time. I tuned in at a random moment, and Avery was just screaming.
He lives and breathes the New York Rangers. Avery, do you have any? Avery's just like staring straight ahead. What can I get you, Avery?
Nothing.
Okay.
Bro, they got to win 4.
Doesn't matter. How about this? The fact that you argued that your loss was worse than mine, I could have said some really bad things to you.
I
there.
see
and it's
where-
your birthday, but like, don't even.
I see where you're coming from.
Don't even go there.
It is a worse.
The game ended in 5 minutes for you.
It is a worse use of time, your loss. But being flagrantly embarrassed is worse.
I did get embarrassed.
I think you're
on a bigger scale.
I think you're being reactionary right now, and I understand. I
have very bad thoughts right now.
I know. That's why they make them win 4, brother.
Yeah, it's bad. And listen, I had a lot of respect for the Barstool Sportsbook last night because I could have said a lot of bad things on air. But I didn't.
Thank you for not doing that.
Yeah.
Download the Barstool Sportsbook if you're in New Jersey, Michigan.
That's all I got for today's
Indiana,
show.
Illinois, West Virginia.
Everyone send Avery some love, because when you're listening to this right now, it's time for Game 2. Avery needs. You know what, Avery? I'm a Caps fan. We stole one on the road. I don't even want to say we stole one. We kind of kicked them in their teeth. That was a great game by the Capitals, and now I'm starting to believe a little bit, which is a dangerous thing. But I'm willing to trade a Capitals loss on Thursday for Avery to get a Rangers win.
Wow.
I'm willing to do that for you. I mean it.
You're a good man.
I mean it. We took one on the road, flipped home ice. I want Avery to get one. You can't start out 0-2. Can't do it. I can't see you like that. It's time for you to kick them in their teeth.
You can't see me. I don't think you will see me if it's 0-2. I don't think you will.
Avery's just going to disappear. Just disappear off the face of the earth. We should be joined by Billy in a moment. Is that right?
No, that is not right.
Okay, let's see what happened. Something must have come up. Let me see here. Feels like, here's my guess, because Billy texted us a while ago saying, like, hey, I can join on my phone, but Billy is in Las Vegas. I'm guessing some urgent business came up.
It does seem to be a work-related excuse.
I'm currently driving the camera car while Large is rolling around in a matte black Mercedes. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Your guess is as good as mine, but it does sound like he's doing some sort of something for Barstool Sports.
But anytime Billy tosses in an unnecessary detail, like why is it relevant what Large is doing right now?
I think it added to the work aspect. Like if he just said I'm driving, clearly that you would have gone off about that.
Been like, you knew we were going to record, pull over.
Right. But if he's driving something for a shoot, that's different.
Yeah, it sounds to me like Large is driving in a matte black Mercedes because it's like a thing that they're doing. Like, look at Large driving this super fancy car around Las Vegas, and then Billy is in charge of driving the camera guy to like get the shots of Large driving the Mercedes.
That sounds reasonable.
That's what it sounds like to me. Okay, so I will forgive Billy for that. Also, I think what we're going to start doing on NANODOSES is we're going to start getting a guy of the week, one of Billy's guys, to join. And so Billy said that he did have a guy that was going to join this week. It seems like it might have been Cap.
I think the guy isn't Cap. I think Billy having them join this week is because Billy couldn't join this week.
Yeah.
I am curious why at no point he didn't say like, hey, could we do it at X time?
Yeah. Who suggested this time?
Avery
did. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Billy. I don't know. That's Billy for you. He is on a work trip though, so I will forgive him.
That is true.
For all of that. So yeah, I feel bummed out for Avery, man. We got to get his spirits up. Got to get Avery's spirits up. What can we do, Avery?
You want a melted ice cream sandwich, King?
I got one. Big T has it right now. No? All right.
This is sad. I've never seen him this sad.
He doesn't even want to talk about it.
I guess in the time I've known him, the Rangers haven't made the playoffs either. So
whatever. They're gonna win. They're gonna win on Thursday.
Game 1.
They're gonna win Thursday. That's all there is to it. I won't hear otherwise. How about your boy Taylor Luan?
That was a tough tweet.
Yeah.
It was funny.
2-0. Let's go.
Like the Preds tweeted. So they give up the first goal 2 minutes in. It's 1-0. They give up the second one 20 seconds later. And the tweet just says 2-0, 16 minutes to go or whatever. Taylor Lewan quotes and says, Nashville, hockey town. And they replied and said, Taylor, we're not winning. It would go on to be 5-0 later that period.
Yeah. Curse the team, many are saying. The other news that's happening right now in the sports world is everyone has nothing to talk about in the NFL, so everyone's really mad at Ryan Tannehill.
What did he say? I didn't see his comments. I saw what the gist of it was.
So they asked him, are you going to be mentoring Malik Willis? And he said, we're competing against each other. We're watching the same tape. We're doing the same drills. I don't think it's my job to mentor him.
Hell yeah, it's not.
But if he learns from you along the way, then that's a great thing.
Literally, when they ask rookies, what do you want to do this season? They say, take somebody's job.
Yeah.
That guy is coming in to take your job. You should not want that to happen.
No, there's literally no reason why somebody who's your starting quarterback should be expected to say, I'm going to train this guy to be better than me.
Unless it is a very clear, you have an aging great quarterback that you know is retiring in a year or two, and you drafted this guy to be the successor. That's different, obviously, but drafting Malik Willis as an insurance policy to Ryan Tannehill is not that same thing.
If it was Tom Brady, let's say Tom Brady, and the Bucs drafted a quarterback in the first round. Actually, even with Tom Brady, I wouldn't expect him to be like, yeah, I'm training this guy. I feel like
he wouldn't say that, but that is a situation where that could be the case.
Even with Tom Brady, I wouldn't necessarily even expect him to look at it behind the scenes like a training situation.
Yeah, well, he's just so competitive.
He's a psycho.
Yeah.
So now people are like, man, Ryan Tannehill should be a better teammate than that. They're saying he's a bad teammate. I do think he's a bad teammate, but not because of his attitude. I just think that he stinks.
I know a lot of Titans fans. I think people are just looking for a reason to turn on him because his contract is outrageous.
Yeah, I have been a Tannehill. I guess you could call me a Tannehill hater. Even the times that he's been good on the Titans, I'm always convinced old Tannehill's coming back because he played for such he was so consistent in how mediocre he was for such a long time that I just couldn't believe that he turned around. I think that he's had great coaching in Tennessee. I think that he's had some good weapons, but I never really saw him as being a top tier guy. And then that playoff loss last year, that was bad.
I believe his first and last pass in that game were interceptions.
Yep, that's tough. So people are mad about Tannehill for taking his job. Like Big T, if we hire somebody else here that's a University of Tennessee guy, are you going to be expected to train him how to do your job?
Yeah, absolutely not. I don't know. I don't expect it. I don't know. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't ever train somebody.
No.
Why not?
Figure it out, brother. Especially if you're hired, if they hired another
Braves fan,
right? Yeah,
the biggest Braves fan in the world.
Well, we did do that once.
Who was that?
You don't remember the other Braves fan?
Who was the other Braves fan? I'm just spacing right now.
Can we bleep it out?
Okay.
You don't remember him?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do. Yep.
He's no longer here. He was a good dude.
Did you do a bad job training him?
No,
Did you train him wrong on purpose?
He didn't do my job. He was not in content until he was kind of.
Yeah.
That was the playoff series that we lost to the Cardinals where we gave up 10 runs in the first inning in Game 5.
That was tough, but at least that one was over. It was over.
Well,
quick.
The worst part was just having to sit through the other 8 innings.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can't leave. What if they came back and won and I wasn't here, I would have been fired.
Yep.
So you have to just sit there and watch a 10-0 elimination game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was tough. That was really tough. Especially a baseball game where you fall behind so early, so fast, and then you have no choice but to sit there. And it's so, the games can drag on so long. You've got an incredible amount of time where nothing's happening.
Right.
To just think about what you're watching.
Right.
And just scrolling Twitter.
But listen, that's all in the past.
It's all in the past.
Reigning champs.
We're moving forward. What else we got? What else is new out there?
I got my fucking sandwich stolen from the fridge today.
Okay, that's bullshit.
Who is doing
That's
this?
bullshit.
I
will fight somebody.
Guys, okay, if you work in this office, it was from Pasillo's.
Great sandwich place.
Great, one of the greatest in New York.
No free ads.
What I
No free ads.
love about Pasillo's, and when I saw the first sandwich from them that I ever saw, Roan brought it in. And he put it down on the table next to me. And when he set it down, I heard the sandwich thud on the table.
It's the size of my arm.
It was all wrapped up. And I just heard the sound, and I was like, that sounds like a delicious sandwich. And he was like, brother, hold it. And so I held it. I was like, this feels like a delicious sandwich, and it delivers.
And then it tastes like a delicious sandwich, too.
It's amazing.
I got it yesterday. I got a sopressata, mozzarella, arugula, hot peppers. Great sandwich.
That's a good one.
It's a great sandwich. Ate half of it because they're the size of my whole arm. Can't eat the whole thing. Have half of it for lunch today. Great. Go right before this to go get it out of the fridge. Gone. But I got it with another girl in the office. Hers was right there. Someone must have opened our sandwiches, seen which one they wanted to eat more, and like taken mine.
People steal shit in this office.
This is like a lawless land that we live in here.
That's bullshit.
And those they're expensive sandwiches because they're so big. Spent like $18 on this sandwich.
What?
Yeah, no, they're expensive, but they are.
They're worth it, and they're huge.
It's like 2 meals.
It's
you can get
2 meals
out of it.
like easily. Like you can make it 3. Like it's a huge sandwich. So and it's a great sandwich. I'm willing to pay for it because I'm getting 2 meals out of it, or so I thought. I get bamboozled. Big Cat gets a whiff of it. Says sorry, can't help. Retired from investigations. You kidding me?
That's bullshit. Well, many people are saying the other investigation was botched. That's what.
And that's where
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get back into the game. That's why he retired. If he had a successful investigation,
he'd be all over this.
He'd be like, yes,
he'd be getting the tapes rolled.
I'm the gumshoe. I'm the detective of this office. I'm Sipowicz.
It is insane that I can't leave one half of one sandwich here overnight. One night. It's not like it was in there a week. Overnight, I can't. And it was upstairs, which is like the corporate floor.
Yeah. All right. So
these people wear suits.
Listen, if Big Cat's not going to do it, we need to find somebody who will.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and speak of the devil. You know what? This is actually perfect. Billy's joining the Zoom right now.
The list,
I've got my top suspects already.
Same. People from the list have been reaching out to me, being like, does the list need to get on board for this? And I think they might.
We need to get Billy. Actually, we'll have Billy talk to his list and see if there's a detective that would to advise us on how to conduct the investigation. I think it's open and shut, though.
I think it's just so it's so annoying. Like also there was 2 Pasillo sandwiches right there, and they choose to take mine. Like yeah, because it's fucking delicious.
Okay, here are my 2 biggest suspects.
Okay.
Number 1, Kelly Martin. Whoa. Number 1 is Kelly Martin easily.
Is she a food thief?
She's a thief. She's a thief of everything.
Okay.
I think she's a kleptomaniac.
Okay.
Number 2.
Joe, just want to say I'm so glad this is happening while I'm gone because I can't be a suspect.
Number 2.
Do you know what's going on, Billy?
Number 2 is Billy Football.
Well, okay.
I saw your tweet.
Yeah. So Billy has been gone since the sandwich has been placed in the fridge.
When was the sandwich placed in the fridge?
Yesterday around, let's call it 2 p.m.
Interesting, because Billy's flight at the last minute got changed back until 6 p.m.
Oh.
So Billy, it's very curious to me how Billy joins the Zoom call and the first thing that he says is like, "Oh, I'm so glad that it couldn't have been me because I wasn't there."
That was the wrong thing to say.
That was absolutely Billy. You were so bad at lying. You're so bad at getting yourself out of these types of situations.
I did take the sandwich. I purposely delayed my flight to steal a sandwich. Yes,
I did curse
100%.
these people for generations to come.
So
I tweeted that I hope their grandchildren get a sandwich stolen from them at some point.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean, Mad Dog.
It's payback.
Billy, do you have a detective on the list?
The list said they would help me.
I have there's multiple investigators. Do we need a PI or an actual police detective?
I would
Give one of each.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, we'll test out
Private sector and the government.
Yeah, free market.
Yeah.
Open it up.
Awesome.
And that is such a good sandwich. It was like it's the perfect sandwich, I think.
What was in the sandwich?
Sopressata, mozzarella, arugula, and hot peppers.
Ooh.
That's a question
Ooh.
someone would ask who took the sandwich and wants to say, what was in it?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a really good sandwich. No, I didn't steal the sandwich.
No.
Who are your suspects, Billy?
I mean, it tasted so good. I mean, no, I actually didn't take it, so.
I mean,
I think Dukes is probably
Oh, Dukes
on
is
there.
You said it was upstairs.
It was upstairs. Dukes.
Yeah, it
my
was
money would
upstairs.
be on one of the Jack
Sports.
McCarthy's team.
Yeah.
They all seemed up in arms about it when I told them too. They all sit. They sit close enough to me though, where I would feel like I would notice. Did you say
Jake
Jake
Malasek?
Malasek? Jake Malasek is a dirty, rotten person that could probably steal a sandwich from under my.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You got any other
Oh,
thoughts?
I do, but I don't want to get fired.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is there hypothetically somebody who works on the third floor? I don't know. He might work on the fourth or fifth floor now. He might be up at the top of the building in the corner office. Who sits all by himself with no witnesses around. Who likes to, he's been known to have the munchies every now and again.
You're really saying that?
Somebody who thinks that he's above the law.
You're really saying that?
We should delete this.
I'm just
We should
saying,
delete this.
absolute power corrupts absolutely. And that's what this individual has now. It would not shock me if you tell somebody like, hey, you're king, then the king is going to feel entitled to taking prima nocta on your sandwiches.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that there was 2 Pasilla sandwiches in there and only mine got stolen. Just take both at that point.
Okay.
Or maybe whose was the other sandwich?
Gia,
Yes,
Mariano.
that's the other option. Is Gia might have gotten confused and accidentally eaten your sandwich. Now she's embarrassed to say that she did that.
No, because
Well, why didn't you
I
eat
was
her
with-
sandwich?
Because I didn't want what was on her sandwich. And she ate. I opened the fridge because ours were sitting next to each other. She got out and got hers. Like we did it together. We were in the process together. And I was with her last night. We got dinner together last night, so I know what she ate for dinner last night.
So she was hungry at dinner time.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had French dip.
That sounds good.
So
I don't know Gia that well, but I could see her having munchies.
No, not here though.
I don't think it was Gia. I think my list is officially narrowed down to 3 suspects: Kelly Martin, Billy Football, and then the person who I will not name because I'm afraid of being punished and fired.
Okay, it absolutely wasn't me. Like,
No, Billy, I didn't have you on my list.
yeah, I was out of here. I'm like disqualified from any sort of accusation.
PFT, you were upstairs yesterday.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I did have a meeting. I had a
did?
meeting with Kelly. It was me, Big Cat, Liam, and Kelly.
Yeah.
We had a meeting yesterday, but
You were by the fridge.
we were by each other the entire time.
We were, and I had eye view on you.
Yeah, you had a line of sight on me.
I did.
And I went straight up there, straight back down. I was never alone upstairs. It could not have been me. You have my word. It was not me.
Okay. I'm just.
It is very
Sounds like someone who did it.
It is very dirty though that somebody would steal, like taking a lunch out of the fridge. That's psychopath.
Now I'm gonna have to pay for a whole new lunch. I'm gonna go broke.
The thing is, sandwiches are so personal too.
Yeah.
Like when you get a sandwich, it's like you order it, you have specifications, toasted, not toasted.
I paid for
And it's-
balsamic vinegar.
Yes,
Oh,
like
you
all
had
those
extra?
like little things.
That's why it
And
was
then
so
someone
expensive.
just takes your personal choices.
Mhm.
Damn.
I think that's
Ruthless.
bullshit. I think that's bullshit, and we should definitely contact the list, Billy,
Yeah,
and
Billy.
see
That's
what
like
we can do.
That's like stealing someone's Chipotle order.
Yeah.
And that's super personal.
It's not like
Like-
you ate a slice of pizza.
No. Mm-mm. My.
It's
my
like-
sandwich.
it's like it wasn't even enjoyable for the other person because the sandwich wasn't made to their specifications.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Who is doing this shit? That's so crazy.
I have I've gathered some sources from people around the office that I can say off camera.
Like if you took a phone charger from someone's desk, that's super shitty to do. But like if you like really needed a phone charger and you forget to take it back or something, I don't know, but whatever. But you can go get food anywhere. You can go get your own fucking food.
Also, like you had to consciously go into the fridge, peruse it to see if there's something in there that suited your fucking fancy, and then you're like, I'm gonna settle on this sopressata sandwich. You could have thought they probably thought it was fucking pepperoni.
I'm such a sucker for deli meat.
I know. So am I.
But the good like prosciutto,
Something you would find there,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
I'm pregnant, so I can't eat deli meat, so it couldn't be.
Well,
me.
yeah. What's the science behind that?
I think it's just there's a lot of cured meats that have higher instances of having certain like salmonella or something like that, where if you're pregnant, you should not eat.
It's like the same thing with you're not supposed to eat sushi.
Yeah, that's like mercury, I think.
Yeah.
I heard that women like sometimes get nauseous around raw meat when they're pregnant.
I think that's
little evolutionary trait there.
That I think that's actually true. But normally, like 99% of the time, when Billy starts a sentence with "I heard that women," you know it's about to be some bullshit. But that was actually factual.
Yeah.
Good job, Billy.
Yeah, good job, Bill.
Facts.
So how's Vegas? Actually, no. Before you answer that, more important question. Word on the street is you slept over here on Monday night. You slept
according to who?
You slept at the office?
I mean, define sleeping.
Okay, you close your eyes as you're laying down, and then you open your eyes, and you're still there.
I mean, I don't know why. That wouldn't make sense.
So it's not a no. You're right. Actually, that's very true. It doesn't make sense, but...
And it doesn't, like, hypothetically, I may have taken action to make sure my commute on Tuesday morning was as efficient as it could be.
Yeah.
And I made all my appointments on Tuesday morning and did my job. So I don't think anyone can comment on what I did in the off hours as long as I was at work at a suitable time. Early, actually, very early.
Some may say the earliest.
Yeah, some may say you were the first one here.
That's just a good worker. I don't know what else I could describe that.
I love the spin zone of, I took action.
Yeah.
Using I took action to mean, like, I came back, slugged, like, 9 bottles of Coors Light with Rear Admiral, and then passed out.
I mean, look, the actions were made. Wait one sec.
Actions were made.
I'll park it.
That's as close to a confirmation as you'll get out of Billy about anything.
So I'm gonna just thank you for complimenting my earliness on Tuesday.
Yeah. So which room hypothetically would you have taken action in? Would that be the studio here?
Look, my methods in the off hours to get to work on time could be a subway, could be a bus, could be an airplane, could
be
drive.
A green couch.
Could I got to work on a green couch? There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, some people take bikes to work. I took a couch. That's there's the only way to take it.
Yeah. When you were here on the couch, did you happen to leave any of your personal artifacts or refuse on any of the nearby tables?
No. But yeah, I was very efficient in my getting to work on Tuesday morning. And back to Vegas. So got in last night late. Vegas is adult Disneyland, but I'm here on a work trip, so I'm working. We have a good plan. I just spent all morning drive so large. Like, I don't know if we can reveal this, but let's just say someone was stunting big time, and
we can't reveal it because we already said it.
It's large.
Yeah, Large. Large is like dressed to the nines in his fight week apparel, and he rented some crazy, like, souped up car. So I was driving the car while Booze is hanging out the window filming. So that's what I've been doing all morning. A production guy didn't make it, so I had to step up and fill the gap, take on some responsibilities I'm absolutely not qualified for. But we just did like an amazing hour of shooting around the strip. It's going to be an amazing video when it comes out. So it's really fun. A lot of distractions in Vegas, but if you're as well focused and committed to working like I am, that I will commute the most efficient way possible to work, be it on a couch, swim, airplane, car, then that's what that's the type of mentality you have to work in these environments.
Swim. You should swim to work one day.
I actually been thinking about jet skiing. If I could get a jet ski, that would make my commute, like, I just need somewhere to park it in Manhattan.
Yeah, there's docks. You can dock it here. You don't park. Yeah, you just like pull up to a dock. Just tie it up.
I might paddleboard.
How long would that take, you think, to paddleboard across the Hudson?
Depends.
On a smooth day, probably not that long, honestly.
The thing is, the current would fuck you.
Yeah.
I might be out by the Statue of Liberty by the end of it, depending on the tide.
Yeah. I do have one last topic I want to get into. Billy, I'd like to hear your thoughts on abortion.
Jesus Christ. I'm a libertarian. I support. Everyone has. Jesus Christ.
You don't actually have to answer this, Billy. I appreciate you taking a whack at it.
We just commented how I shouldn't talk about women at all. I have no basis to talk about women. I am the farthest thing from a woman in my experiences.
The farthest? Like you've never been near a woman ever?
Just look. I mean, it's just the whole situation's just sad. No matter how you look at it, it's just one of those.
Billy, you don't have to talk about this. I was busting your balls. Big T.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on abortion?
Nah.
Okay. Good chat. Good politics, guys.
But I think that same energy needs to be brought when talking about what people should be shooting up in their system.
All right. So wait, you're my body, my choice, including HGH and experimental workout chemicals.
Yes.
Okay, got it. The Supreme Court has not ruled on that yet. If I find any briefings that are circulating around, I'll leak them.
And experimental drugs that haven't gone through processes, but I still took them because I had to.
Put whatever you want in your body, take whatever you want out of your body.
Yes.
Okay.
With a couple parameters.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to get
You don't want to get into your parameters.
We'll bleep it out. We'll take it out.
No,
I want to know.
No, it's fine. Billy doesn't want to get into the parameters.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I am not qualified to comment on this.
All right. Any other topics we want to cover on today's?
Yo, you guys see Dave Chappelle get tackled?
Did see that, yeah.
Dude, that guy got fucked up, dude. I think allegedly Busta Rhymes beat the shit out of him.
Busta Rhymes was there?
Yeah, he stomped him out with Jamie Foxx. And the guy's
shit.
got a broken arm. Yeah, there's a video of the guy getting loaded onto an ambulance and his arm's just looking like Tom Segura.
So I saw that video, and his arm is bent backwards, and it said that like his elbow is broken, and both of his hands were dislocated.
I think
they stopped him out. They had to just stomp him.
It looked like someone took their arm and broke it over their leg, like Biz Nasty did that stick. Like
if it had actually broke,
shit.
yeah. I think that with this dude, I'm staying a little bit woke. I'm a little woke on this, Billy. I'm surprised that you're not on this level with me just yet.
No one has broken arms and shit.
I've never seen
That's
a person so cartoonishly disfigured from a fight as this guy was. Like his arm was straight up bent backwards, almost like 90 degrees. His hands were fucked up. His face was fucked up. To me, this seems like
shit.
Billy, what has everybody been talking about for the last couple months? It's like, oh no, stand-up comedians are going to start getting attacked now that Chris Rock got slapped. This visual after the fact, and if it's like, yo, if you try to attack a comedian, flip mode might beat your face into dirty pulp. Then I think people are going to take a step back and be like, well, okay, all right, we won't rush the stage anymore. We'll let comedians do their job. Stay just like a little woke on it for me. I'm like 10% woke on it.
I mean, the guy. I think hypothetically, then it would be the guy didn't know. The guy probably got paid to do it, and then the plan was to beat the shit out of the guy and like set it up, like set a trap for some random dude that probably wasn't smart enough to like realize. I don't know. No, I don't think this one's fake. Chris Rock, fake. Scientology setup, but this one I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just saying. Think about it. But that dude, it looked like he had good form going into the tackle. But Dave Chappelle is a big dude, and he like sidestepped him, kept his eyes downfield. He looked like a quarterback, like just kind of like moving around in the pocket. It was a good job by Chappelle, but also good tackling for him by the guy. He just happened to miss at the last second.
Yeah. It was a pretty brutal miss.
We also haven't seen extended footage of the attack. It's just like you just see like a snippet of him at the very last second diving in to tackle him, and then the camera kind of cuts away, and then you see glimpses here and there of the tussle that takes place on stage.
Imagine if we did a live show and someone tried to like jump one of us.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
Arian would beat the shit out of him.
That when we did that live show in that like like I go through way too many hypotheticals in my head, but I was like, this room is way too close. Like if someone wanted to, they could absolutely attack us. And then I was like paranoid the whole time.
Are you one of those guys that when you get into a room, like you go out to eat and you have to be facing the door?
Find the exit. Yep. Got to be facing the door. Got to know how to get out.
That's kind of weird.
I know. I got problems.
I used to work with a guy like that when I sold used cars, and he was just this like super overweight old guy, and he was just like walking by my desk one day. He was like, "You ever go over to the Golden Corral right across the street?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "That place, I don't like that place." I was like, "Why not? It's a Golden Corral. They've got a chocolate fountain. They've got everything there." He's like, "I can't see the entrance and exit when I sit down at the table, and I feel like I'm not able to protect my family." I was like, "Dude, chill out. We're in Charlottesville, Virginia right now. I think that you're going to be able to go out and eat a lunch at a buffet without getting hurt."
Did Golden Corral make it through COVID?
I sure hope so.
Are they still around?
Golden Corral gets a bad rap.
You're not going to catch me disagreeing, brother.
In defense of all types of lunch buffets, I love lunch buffets.
You can say you love Golden Corral, but I get shit on when I like Long John Silver's.
There's
not
a
even
huge difference.
close
Mad
to the
Dog.
same thing.
We're talking two different species of restaurant. You're talking about like not
One of
even
them has
fish.
a chocolate fountain,
Yeah,
and it
That's
ain't
like
Long
the
John
Popeyes
Silver's.
of fish.
no, that's disrespectful to Popeyes, Billy. Long John
Popeyes is
Silver.
fucking trash.
I don't even think Long John Silver is fish. I think it's frog. I think they just
No,
like
it's-
Yeah,
I think they grind up frog and then they batter it and they dip it in the fryer. They might just take like the sludge at the bottom of the ocean
No.
and just mix it into like a paste and then fry that.
I'm gonna
Dude,
bring you
they
guys
probably-
some fucking Long John Silver's hush puppies, and you won't be talking like this anymore.
Dude, they probably like get like those shitty koi, like there's this place in Yonkers by the water that has all these like black, like they look like koi fish, but they're black and they're just disgusting. And you can like if you throw a little bit of bread in there, they go nuts. And that's probably the fish they use for Long John Silver's.
Yeah,
They literally swim in sewage.
yeah. It's terrible. And Golden Corral, Mad Dog. When was the last time you went to Golden Corral? You probably never even been.
No.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's the problem with America these days.
Brother, preach.
Is a lot of people talking about things they have no firsthand understanding about.
When was the last time you were in a Long John Silver's?
That's a good question, actually. Probably like, it's been a while. It's been probably 15 years.
Have you ever been to a Long John Silver's?
I think so.
Hmm.
But I mean, there's a reason.
There's a reason I've
For
been to
that.
a Golden Corral.
So Golden Corral is one of the most magical places on earth especially if you're like a 9-year-old. I remember when I would visit my grandparents in Greensboro, and when they got a Golden Corral, it was the entire talk of their community. And by the community, I mean like their church. They would go into church, they'd eat their casseroles or whatever, and then over their casseroles after church, they'd be like, "You been down to the Golden Corral yet? That's good eating."
Great name
Yeah.
as well.
And so we'd go there, and I was just amazed by all the food. You could get mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, prime rib, fried chicken. They had soups.
It's a human feedlot.
It is. It's a feedlot. French fries. Then they got a chocolate fucking fountain in the middle of the restaurant, and you fill up your drink as many times as you want to. What else could a kid want than a Golden Corral? I would like to have a birthday party at Golden Corral. I would like to get stoned out of my fucking mind and then just live in a Golden Corral for like a day and see how much weight I can put on. How much weight do you think you could put on, Billy, if you did like a full-on metabolic squat workout in the morning and then a bunch of
In a
3
day?
chi? Yeah.
I bet if you gave me a week at going to Golden Corral, doing high anabolic lifts, no cardio, just super heavy compound movements, shock the central nervous system to grow, I think in a week I could put on 15 pounds, some bit water weight.
That's pretty impressive.
But like a lot of it's going to be water weight and bloat.
But it's a magical place. It's just every type of food. The prime rib station, I can't say it enough. You go up, you get slices of prime rib. It's crazy. Just people know how to treat each other with respect at a Golden Corral. It's a lost art.
If I was like farming humans, and need to fatten them up for like using them for meat, like Golden Corral would be the perfect feedlot.
Yeah. It really makes you wonder like what they're trying to do to us with the Golden Corral.
It's called corral. It's called the corral. They're corralling humans, feeding them, and then taking them to slaughter somewhere.
Also, I love that you have to pay on the way in.
Yeah.
Like they don't trust you.
Yeah.
Like you've got to pay before you enter.
Yeah. You walk in the door, you have to wait in line to pay, and then they just hand you a cup and they say, "All right, go for it." Now it's your time.
Good claw machines at Golden Corral, though.
Yeah.
They always got the claw machine right there.
They do. It's always somewhat sad when I go to a buffet like that. There are people that are getting around on motorized scooters. Like they've eaten themselves into a motorized scooter, but yet they still go to a Golden Corral to keep eating.
It's like dogs that go so hard that like some dogs will run themselves to death and overexercise, and that's the same mentality some of these people have. They just can't stop.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, it's honestly it's an interesting place, but I love Golden Corral. I love I'm just a fan of buffets. You should go to the Wynn Buffet while you're out there, Billy.
Oh shit, I need to hit some Vegas buffets.
Yeah, Billy, go to the Wynn Buffet. You should write a blog about it. You should try to see how much you can eat and then write about everything that you ate there.
Oh my God, that is an amazing idea. I'm going to do that. When do I have time? I could do that like right after this.
You see how much weight you can put on.
I'm going to weigh myself before and after.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that's such a good idea.
You hit any casinos yet, Bill?
No, I've been strictly here for work, doing work. If I do get some spare time, I'm probably going to hit the gyms and the sauna. But I'm not here for leisure. I'm here for work.
That's right. Don't you forget it. Big T, you see that catch?
I did. I can't believe he caught that.
That was an incredible catch in the Braves-Mets game. Climbed the wall. Did he steal a home run?
Yeah, that was gone.
Holy shit. All the Mets fans can't believe it. Oh,
Nobody has any idea what we're talking about, but it was an unbelievable catch.
Okay.
Guillermo Heredia, shout out.
Heredia going back to the wall. Climbs the wall. Jump. No, that was not a home run.
Yeah, that might not have gotten out.
Still a great catch. All due respect to the
And then
catch.
he's hanging off the wall with. Oh no, that was gonna go.
Great camera work.
That was gone.
All right, Pat, that's bad podcasting, but it was an incredible play to watch. Okay, so I guess Billy bounced out.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you're still
I'm
there.
just looking up the Wynn Buffet.
Okay. Anything else you wanna roll through, Billy? You want to give Avery some words of support? Avery's down bad.
He hasn't
what happened,
cracked
bro?
a smile the entire time we've been. I feel bad.
Oh, the Rangers?
Yeah, Avery's down real bad, like legit down bad.
Oh, damn.
Everyone say something nice.
Avery,
to
have you eaten yet, King? Let me buy you lunch.
All right.
You got to eat. You need your energy.
I'll be fine.
He's not even
Avery,
turning his mic on.
Yeah, he's not. He's literally not doing this for content at all. He's just. What's the best way to pick a bro up when they're feeling like this? I would say ice cream sandwich. There's really nothing I can do.
Avery, you want to come to Yard House in Times Square with me tonight?
I'd rather get hit by it.
Avery, you want me to go slap Frank the Tank?
I like Frank.
You
Avery,
definitely didn't like him at the end of that game. You want me to go hit Sidney Crosby in the head with a baseball bat?
I don't condone that, but if you do that on your own time, go ahead.
Okay. Other thing I want to talk about was we put this out on our social media, but I had forgotten the way that Billy and Arian first met, or the way they first interacted online. So long before they ever knew that they would be in the same room as each other, or doing a podcast, or coworkers,
Or friends.
our friends. They are friends.
Yeah.
Arian was talking about being a vegan online when he went vegan for a little bit, and somebody said like, yeah, that's why you sucked and why you fell off is because you went vegan. And Arian replied to that person, went to the Pro Bowl when I went vegan, only did it for that season, try again. And then Billy replied, you're not a real vegan, you said you would fight a wolf. #fraud-vegan. Isn't that name of that show on Netflix right now? I think Billy invented Yeah, fraud vegan.
Yeah, I want some fucking royalties.
Yeah, so he said you're not a real vegan. You said you would fight a wolf. Hashtag fraud vegan. And then Arian said, "You a corny dude," to Billy. And Billy replied to that, "Nah, I'm a meaty dude." And that from that point on, they just knew that they had to be best friends. Best friends forever.
I just found that screenshot of the actual transcription. I think when we first talked about it on the first episode, we didn't have the actual transcription.
Yeah.
The funniest part is that account I was using then is currently Jake's account now. So there's so many old tweets that have Jake's name on it, which is perfect.
Like just ridiculous old takes, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, I have like something about how Papa John is the shadow government, the deep state of the NFL. He's the shadow commissioner. Like he was running the NFL. Goodell is a puppet. I have some crazy ass takes.
I'm gonna have to go back in time and see some old Jake takes.
Yeah, they're Jake's takes. They're not my takes.
Not yours. All right. Anything else? Anything else you guys have on your mind? Avery. Let's get some positivity going, Avery.
Avery, I just started hitting the bottle.
Avery, you're gonna win. You're gonna win on Thursday. You got this.
Go Rangers.
Rangers gonna tie it up 1-1. I'll give you my win on Thursday.
You know what the problem was? They didn't have Avery in the building, which they will on Thursday.
Boom. There you go. They need the Avery bump.
He's trying not to smile right now. You son of a bitch, smile.
You got this, buddy. All right, we love you. We love you guys. Billy, so next week we'll do a guy of the week, right?
Yeah, I think I got one in store. We'll go over it off air.
I'm excited for this guy.
So we want to do that guy that I text you guys about?
Yeah, we'll do guy of the week.
Okay, perfect. All right, the mortician kind of didn't want to. He said that like it would be bad for business if he was talking about people's relatives.
I mean, who's going to leave him a bad Yelp review? Like, they're all dead.
Yeah.
If you don't promote yourself, nobody will.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Love you guys.